Hi everyone, my name is Lord Riapor to present a tutorial about a software named PREZI. Hope you enjoy it.
So, so how do we get started? Well, first, you'll need to get used to the canvas. Click and hold to pan left, right, up, or down. And you can also zoom. Scroll your mouse wheel up to zoom in, and scroll it back to zoom out. If you're using a trackpad, you can do the same thing by pinching. Or you can use a plus or minus button on the right hand side. So for this presentation, we'll need to choose a starting point on our journey. We're going to start here in the bottom left corner. So let's zoom in a little, put our basic program information. So click anywhere and type. We want to add picture logo too. We can do that for the insert menu. Select files. Done. To resize it, we can click the minus icon in the middle and drag it with hand icon. What we have on the screen at the moment is the first thing we want our audience to see when we present. So we're going to add a frame. We have some choices. There's a classic bracket frame. There's also a circle or rectangle. Or if you prefer, you can have an invisible frame that won't show up when you present. Let's go with a bracket for now. Now we've set the area of canvas we want to present to our audience. Or you can click edit path on the over left, then add the frame. This is great if you want to add a bunch of frames, but we only add one for now. Okay, let's zoom back to our overview. We can do that with a single click by pushing the home button. Let's add this overview to our path. That's where our audience we can see the journey that we're about to take them on. We can add an invisible frame straight to the path by clicking add current view. When you're done edit path, click edit path to exit path mode. Next, let's show how the first step in our journey. To do that, we'll need to zoom in. Let's zoom here to the start of the journey. Add a couple of pictures we have on file. Those are the ones. These are the ones. And some stats for the audience. We need to add frame to the path. That's it. Click and add the path. Let's check and how it's going to the front of an audience. Click present. We're going to present mode where we can check our presentation. We can tap the arrow key to move forward. See how we go to the title slide to the overview. Very important for our audience to see what we're going, and then zoom into the details. Go back. The title seems little. Too much zoom can be distracting for our audience, so let us reduce it. It's easy to do. Tap the escape key to back to the edit mode. And see, select it, the bracket, then click the plus icon. Click present, and then click the N key to forward. Changing the size and the position of object changes the level of zoom, giving you control over the power of your PREZI transition. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so tap the escape key again and let's finish this PREZI. Let's continue our journey by zooming to the next frame and adding some contents. Effects like arrows can be added from the top menu. If you want to use PREZI rotation feature to show change of direction, we can use it here to during the tough time in our journey. With all the content in your frame, click it until you see a blue line. Now hover over and corner just a little, do a little. Too much rotation is distracting to as much like zooming. That's enough. To see how the rotation will look, click percent, change of directions. We're almost done. Just a few more things to add to this frame. Let's use this Mars planet to end our visual. We'll need to add the invisible frame. Boom! For a nice ending with a good, we can fade in some text. First, let's add our message. We can change the color of text by white by using the color palette, and we can make it stand out by adding a background color here. And let's rotate it just a little like what we did a frame. Now we have our text and look, it's more powerful. Let's animate it. Click edit path and then the star icon, and now select the text. Click the play icon to see the preview. And there you have it, your first PREZI ready to present. Now it's time for you to build your own PREZI. Take your audience on a journey using a zoom to show bigger details as well as pictures. Next stop, Planet Hex.